try and sabotage the Dreadnought, which is an airship that the Empire had been building. Unfortunately, we got there way too late. So, it's off being dreadful and naughty, showing off his buttocks. Which, you know, I would kindly ask you to put away that weapon of mass destruction.
Don't you mean weapon of ass destruction?
Yes, thank you. Thank you for correcting me.
So now it's just the three of them.
Feels naked. I've gotten so used to seeing all four lined up there. Alright, bye. Gordon knows where the bell is, but he fled when Altea was attacked. That coward. He wanted to be called that, so I'm doing him a favor. Remember what a coward I was.
Wow. Goblins are not doing any damage. The goblin fell. Okay, it's not like he just tripped and fell down the stairs. You burned him to death! Alright, so if I remember correctly, it's literally just down and then left, and it's literally the first left.
Yeah,
The first
more on that
one,
rock.
Yeah.
Let's see. On the first floor summit is a blue stone. Behind and to the right is a secret room. I did
Or you
wonder
could
what
get
that
into a
was.
fight.
Yeah, that too.
Well, the goblins are leaving. Okay, that didn't do much damage at all.
Yeah, I just got that
Oh,
spell, so I
'cause-
haven't leveled it up.
Gotcha. Alright, gotta do Duolingo, huh? I say as my phone is on the bed, and I'm absolutely not going to bring up Duolingo to do it on stream. What kind of monster would do that? Eyes Moon. Who frequently does Duolingo while on stream. Aw, my girlfriend gave me a campsite sign.
Aw.
And a Mrs. Flamingo. Don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Moon gave me even more flour. And many flour. She will also eat things on stream, which I mean I'm doing. So. Ooh, red hibiscus, thank you. And yellow hibiscus. Gotta find places to put those. Well, at least I don't have to water my flowers today. Because it's raining.
Joseph pushed a small rock on the wall.
The ice sled is nearby.
Okay.
Huh? Well,
That was
now.
odd.
Procure the ice sled. Yay!
Alrighty. Let's head back. You really want to do this? Are you sure?
Apparently so.
You're not gonna run away?
they'll run away.
Aha! We get to strike first. You don't have a chance.
Coco's bloodlust.
There's a lot of bosses.
Sorry, what?
Can we go this way? Probably not. But I'm gonna.
I mean, you can.
Actually, we can. Nice.
It's a shortcut. I was absolutely expecting that you were going to, like... I honestly expected that you were going to end up running into one of those monsters that, like, kicks your ass.
I see, Moon. I'm gonna save so we don't have to do that again, and in case we run into one of those monsters that kicks my ass. So I believe Salmondo's to the right, so we go up here. Yeah, here we go.
Nice shortcut. Yep, we just go straight to the snow plains at this point.
Yeah.
I'm getting the boops. From the Lesbians and Rice group.
Whee! Snowmen. They already look like they're about to trip. Alrighty, we are now in these snow caves. So let me bring up my map. Okay, so on this floor we just have some gill to find. Here they are.
Ah. Yep. Oh, great. And it's an ambush. Things are not going well.
Not for them. Look at all those ineffectives. Oh, 4 damage. Oh.
You know what? I'm just gonna be happy with the fact that it's ineffective.
So we want to kill these bombs first, because they could set off, okay? Now that I've sort of gotten the feel for the game, I've been enjoying it.
Oh, good.
Like, it was really intimidating at first, but I think once you hit a certain, like, spot, it becomes a lot easier. Like, I think the hardest thing in the beginning was managing money.
Yeah.
Because those inns, jeez.
They could kind of kick your ass.
These are actually really tiny creatures gnawing at your boots. They were once threatening, mostly because you were babies.
I mean, to be fair, it's also because I don't like grinding that much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is bad because Final Fantasy is just a grind series.
Are these like doing some pirouette move? That's what it looks like.
Probably.
They have their like arms up above their heads, and it seems like they're balancing on one one foot with the other up in the air. Ah, here are the undead. Alright.
Hey. So if I remember correctly, like, these undead were actually a problem, too. Because they weren't just an easy, like, oh yeah, just use, you know, cure or something and kill them all. Hey, nice. Coelacanth weather, yes. Am I gonna catch a coelacanth? No, I'm just gonna catch another fucking sea bass.
Alright, looks like they're very susceptible to fire. As expected.
Oh, good. Yay, they go with the Super Mario theory. In which, for some reason, dry bones are allergic to fire. Like, that's the only way to actually kill dry bones in Super Mario RPG, is you have to set them on fire. If you try and do, like, a cure or something, it doesn't work. If you try and do regular attacks, they'll eventually fall down because you deplete their HP, but they'll get back up before the battle's over. Which then can cause an endless battle.
Are you're gonna start that with Zach tonight, right?
Yeah, hopefully.
Are you
Either
guys...
we'll be... I don't know if we'll be doing a new save, or if...
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
We're gonna be doing a continuation of his old save. Because I missed out on what his original save was, so...
I remember I was watching, and I think he the last I remember seeing was in the sewers, the very first sewers.
Ah. I'll probably talk to him about it when we start getting closer, because he's at work right now.
Okay, so we can't get anything here right now.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, this is one of those maps where there's a lot of... Or, this is one of those dungeons where there's a lot of, you know, you go down to go up kind of thing. Well, Marco, to be fair, I played this game last time. But I don't know if either of us remember what happened the last time we were in these caves.
Let's see.
Coco also did a much better job of leveling the characters.
Like, if you mean in terms of plot, yes, I do remember.
Well, we both remember the plot.
Won't say it for those who eventually watch on YouTube, but I'll talk about that when we get to that. Because, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Coco didn't make the joke to the kid this time, so...
I withheld myself.
Which was the best part of everything that happened, was Coco jokingly...
You're talking about SLORC Dick. Yeah, I will never forget SLORC Dick. SLORC Dick is best dick.
Okay, we have to go to point B here. I mean, we're 5 minutes over time, but that's fine. We're almost here. Silum Orc Slork Dick Big Slork Dick. What? Ah, yes, Slork Dick. That's the other thing.
I will have to edit that in when I put these episodes up on YouTube. Am I looking at the right map? I don't know. The right floor. Yeah, I am. Okay. It's
did
a
you
little
go down
funky.
a floor already?
That's not yet. So
you're still on the first floor, or did you just enter the second floor?
this is the third floor right now. Okay, yeah, now this looks familiar. So I was just getting confused by like all the different exits and entrances. So
yeah.
first we want to go over here.
Yeah, there's the Arctic Wand over there. Or Arctic Wind. Sorry. You know, it's a wand now. Leaves you feeling minty fresh.
So we get the Arctic Wand, which is an item that casts Blizzard, and I think we get a Blizzard Tomb later, so I'm like, I guess I'll give the spell to Vap, but who should get this? And it's called Icewind here.
Of course it is. I mean, it's best when it's used by a character that's got high intelligence.
Yeah.
You could technically give it to Pneumonica since you are trying to work up his intelligence. And that way it's sort of a failsafe. Because it doesn't use MP, unlike, actually, having Vap hold it is not a bad idea either, because it doesn't use MP.
You know what? You're right. You're right.
Thank you, Moon.
What?
Moon's just yelling at me in Animal Crossing as I'm running around and collecting fruit. She just yelled Slork Dick. Pneumonica. Sadly, I'm a dumb cluck. Moon says hi.
Hi, Moon. Alright, let's see. I mean, it probably won't work all that well against these enemies, but I just want to see how it works.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's a one-time item, though.
Oh,
It's the only thing I
Maybe
worry about is it might be... Let me see if I
Yeah.
can find it. Because the weapons are multi-use, but... something like Arctic Wind might be a single use. So it's a consumable.
Okay.
Can only be used once. Marco, my legacy is now transcending to AC. I mean, yeah. Just go stick your hands in some dirt. Thank you, Hales. I did that today because I bought some green onions to eat. Feel the earth absorb its power. If only that were how it worked. Oh. Finally, Moon not only got some green onions, but she went and stuck them in the dirt.
Oh.
Because they had some nice root ends. I mean, to be fair, that is basically what I did as a kid. Is my parents made me this tiny little, like, greenhouse garden that I could work in.
Oh, that's cool.
And so I got some green onions, stuck them in the dirt, and they grew bigger. And then my dad was angry because he couldn't understand why he couldn't get his green onions to grow, and yet I could get my green onions to grow. Like,
Favoritism.
I don't know, I'm a fucking druid, mate. What do you want from me? Okay, I can drop these because they're not gonna sell well anyway. Until I go to Zach's Island later. Earth likes Tori better, duh. Lefu parent can sit and spin because the Earth don't like him. I mean, it's fair. Fair and true.
Okay, we got a nice bit of treasure here, though it's gonna be a trek.
From what I remember, one of the main
axe.
things that pissed me off about this particular cave was that there was a lot of times that I had to keep backtracking.
Yeah, like this is, let's see, is this, oh, yep, that's a lot better. Like this is one, this is the second floor, but you couldn't access this area from the first floor, so you had to go to the third floor and then go back up.
Yeah. But I remember I think both in this one and the prior cave, because I was so low level, I had to keep, like, running back and forth because I needed to heal. Again, where Coco is going to succeed is that she actually leveled the characters.
I think as we progress, the leveling will get easier as far as games. Yeah. I think once we hit the Super Nintendo era, things become a lot more streamlined in terms of grinding.
Oh, yeah. I mean, granted, the one advantage that these games have is because they're on, like, ROMs and emulators, we have the option to basically, like, double time the speed system.
Yeah, that's true. Once we
start getting into the Steam remake era, like definitely with Final Fantasy IX, you're not gonna have that option. You're just gonna have to go grind it out in real time. Because I remember when playing that no, it doesn't have a way to speed it up. Which almost makes getting an emulator seem like a better idea. Okay, I got some shitty socks. Awesome. I'm hearing lots of baboops.
Actually, Moon, I was very curious because I saw that you, like when you stopped playing Dark Cloud 2, and like I remember hearing you talk about it on the first Dark Cloud, that it kind of added a bunch of stuff that was unnecessary. But I really enjoyed Dark Cloud, so I was like, at some point, just to sort of finish it up and not have so many Let's Plays that are incomplete on the channel, if you would be up to going back to it, I would join you. We'd just have to find a time that works for both of us.
Yeah, I remember occasionally tuning in to watch that. Seemed like Moon was having a time.
And I wouldn't mind taking over if it was that much of a slog. Mnemonica.
Coco joining Moon on a dark cloud. If I could fan art, I would. Well, if I remember correctly, Moon, didn't you lose your whole save, too? Like, isn't that the reason why you essentially quit? Because it's like, well, I hated the game, and now I lost my entire save, and I really don't feel like replaying that entire game. That sucks. Oh, okay, Dark Cloud 2 is a rage quit. Golden Sun, got it. Unfortunately, there's a lot of games on my channels, too, that I want to go back to, but unfortunately, like, the people I was playing it with, I'm either no longer in contact with, or other circumstances prevent me from being able to play it with them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would love to go back and finish The Room. The Room is absolutely up my alley of the type of game that I enjoy. Which is, you know, point-and-click puzzle adventure. And also conspiracy theories. I mean, what? And that one, I think, was with Moon and someone who will not be named. Because I fear that saying their name will summon them.
Is that the one where... I think I know which... Like, there was like a box and you had to find different ways to open it up, or...
Yeah.
Okay.
There was like a lot of puzzle boxes and shit like that. Because I actually have the second version of that game, too. Like, I not only have The Room, but I also have The Room 2. Yeah, when we were doing I Bought What. Which... Another, like, series that we need to pick up on again at some point.
It's a great concept.
It is good, because it's literally, we spend, you know, 90 minutes playing a game, and decide whether or not it's worth playing. But I think it needs to go through another rewrite, unfortunately. Because it used to be that, you know, we'd let the audience decide. But I feel like maybe it just needs to be me and Moon who decides whether we like it enough to play. Because that way we don't get stuck with, like, a bunch of games that...
You don't like?
Yeah. Because even though I like Jet Set Radio, it was not an easy game to play. It was definitely... harder than it deserved to be.
For folks who will eventually watch this video who don't know, do you want to explain the whole thing of I Bought What?
Sure! So, I Bought What was a show concept that me and Moon came up with, to basically tackle our overly large library of unplayed games. Because Moon and I had a bad habit of buying things like Humble Bundles and whatnot, where there was like one game that we really liked from it, and the rest of the games we didn't really care for. Also, it was a way of me tackling the fact that, you know, I actually do buy a lot of games that I'm really interested in and want to play. As well as a bunch of games that are, like, really cheap on Steam and have decent reviews, or sometimes not so decent reviews, but have interesting concepts. So, it was generally a roulette wheel where we spun a roulette and not decide what game we would play. We'd play it for about 90 minutes. And after that, we originally were going to have the audience decide whether or not we continued or not. usually, since it started on YouTube, it was supposed to be in YouTube comments, and then it moved over to Twitch. With a combination of Twitter, but the problem is that even though I try to, like, link my Twitch and my Twitter together, it doesn't really link up that well. So a lot of people who watch the Twitch don't have a Twitter, or a lot of people who follow me on Twitter don't watch the Twitch, so... Instead, it's probably just gonna move towards me and Moon at the end of the week will decide whether or not we like it enough to continue it, and then we'll continue playing it. But if we don't like it enough to continue, then it just gets permanently shelved, and at that point, fans are welcome to come and pick up the game and, you know, play it themselves and see if they actually like it a lot more. Just sometimes after playing a game for 90 minutes, you can really tell it's like, this isn't that great. This is not worth it. And we played some weird games. I'm not gonna lie.
What was the weirdest, would you say?
The Hell Bunny one was definitely the weirdest for me.
Hell Bunny? I don't think I saw that one.
Oh, what was the name of it, Moon? I think she's the one who has it. It was basically like a Sonic reskin. Moon's gonna go find it. Oh, it was me who played it. I think it was called Hell Yeah. I think that was the name of the game, is Hell Yeah. That's the one that, yes, that's the Choose the Shark one. That's the one Moon actually has as a just straight up clip of, like, literally, this is exactly what the game is about. Yep, it's literally just called Hell Yeah with an exclamation point. And the whole concept of the game, like the story behind